Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how I built my first PC. This is not a tutorial, I'm just going to explain what I did to build it. Here I'm just unboxing my motherboard. I chose the ASUS ROG Strix B550A gaming motherboard. The main reason why I chose this motherboard is because it came in white. It was also the most affordable one that came in white, and I wanted to make an all-white PC build. I'm using the Ryzen 5 5600X CPU. For RAM, I just chose the Corsair Vengeance RGB Pro SL. Then I'm going to install my M.2. I just have the Samsung SSD 980 1TB. Before I place the heatsink back on, I'm just going to make sure I take off the plastic that's on the thermal pad, and then I'm going to screw it back on. Then I'm going to place my motherboard inside. Luckily my case already had standoff, so I just had to align it and then screw it in. Okay, please don't judge me for this, but I am installing a Wi-Fi card with Bluetooth. I know Ethernet is better, but this is temporary since my router is located in our living room, which is really far from my bedroom, and I don't feel like running Ethernet wires through our house right now. I know you can't really see this part, but I'm basically just screwing in the stand for the antennas, and then I'm going to screw in the antennas into the stand. For my CPU cooler, I decided to use the NZXT Kraken Z63 RGB. It does have an LCD screen, which I really like because you can customize it and you can show the temperature of your CPU and GPU, which is really useful, or you can put a moving GIF on it. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm taking out the frame that's holding the two fans that came with my PC case, and then I'm separating the frame from the fans. Then I'm going to align the frame to my radiator, and then I'm going to align my fans to it and screw it onto the frame and the radiator. Then I'm going to place the frame back in, and then I'm going to screw it back in with the thumb screws. Before I install the AIO pump, I'm going to install some fans into the case. So first I'm going to put this white RGB fan at the top of my case, which came with the CPU cooler. Then I'll install this black fan which came with the PC case. Now I'm removing the CPU cooler brackets that came with the motherboard, and I'm going to replace it with AMD standoffs. I also didn't show it in the video, but I replaced the pump attachment to AMD since it originally had an Intel attachment on. Then I'm going to screw it in place. The rest of this video is a little weird because as I went to go look for the cables that I needed, my camera stopped recording. I basically just connected everything to the PSU and motherboard, cables for the AIO that I forgot earlier, and then I installed the GPU. So here's the finished build. This monitor, keyboard, and mouse are all hand-me-downs, and I do plan to change them soon so that I can have an all-white setup. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing me build my first PC.